Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Hey Biz Buds. Do not be alarmed, it's just two of us, Renee and myself. And today we will be talking about the Freelancers Academy TFA. And
Yeah.
today's topic is about diversifying your portfolio as a freelancer. Now, based on the word alone, Renee, what can we talk about? Diversifying.
I think diversifying for me personally is look at other opportunities other than just your niche that you are in. Like for example, I'm a videographer.
Mm,
How I diversify my income is I've also focused on passive income. I
yep,
also focus on being a trainer. So that
yep.
is considered as diversifying your income as a freelancer or portfolio as a freelancer.
Wow, you mentioned about that word, right? Because
Mm,
on the previous episode, we mentioned about word of the year,
yeah.
and I totally lost my thought on it, and I
Yeah.
have no evidence of writing it anywhere. But then I feel that my word of the year is passive. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I thought you did have a word of the
yeah,
year, if
yeah,
I
yeah. I was
remember
wondering. Then
correctly.
I saw my vision board. After that, I was like, all those things make sense. So yes, so my word is passive. So yes, those of you
Yeah. Okay.
who do not want to know what we're talking about, check out our first episode for
Episode.
season
Yes.
3. Okay,
Yes.
so coming back, I think diversifying. I think what you mentioned is true. It's like um, I won't say like it's like okay, like your niche is so this area, right?
Yeah.
And
Mm.
then you branch out according,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be exactly the
Dif-
same thing.
yes, correct.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, like for example, okay, like for myself, let's say, so I music and audio, right?
Yeah.
So I can edit. Okay, so I can edit
Mm.
audio. I can also teach,
Yes.
right? So I can also teach. So I can do my services. I can teach. I can mentor. And then I think I'm also working on my word of the year, which is passive. So
Mm.
I do things that are aligned with my specialization,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
Correct.
have to be the same thing that I'm doing.
Correct.
So that
Correct.
is my understanding of diversifying. But
Mm.
then that being said, right, are we actually doing more things if we diversify our portfolio?
I wouldn't say doing more things, because what we are doing, like okay, like for example, myself, right, as a videographer, if
Mm,
I actually that when I diversify as a trainer, the knowledge that I have as a videographer is already in me, right?
yep.
So I just need to know how to be a better trainer.
Mm,
I need to know how to do lesson plans. I need to know how to manage, participants or students. And I
mm,
think, specifically, I would say thanks to COVID, because that kind of like forces all of us to teach, forces
yep.
all of us to, give back to whatever that we had in our own niche lah, in that sense. So
Mm,
that's my take as well. Maybe if you say adding on, probably the first few months, because
mm,
then you need to adjust a little bit on how to do different things, right?
yep,
But
correct.
after a while, I think it becomes your SOP and it becomes ingrained in you. And I think you can just switch between like for me, between a videographer or a trainer.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, now that you brought out that point, right,
Mm.
it's good that because as a freelancer, when you diversify your portfolio,
Yeah.
you sort of educate or you sort of learn new skills.
Yeah.
Like when you
Mm.
mentioned, like, when you want to be a trainer,
Correct.
there's lesson plan and everything, which you will not learn when you are a videographer. Maybe you
Yes.
will,
Yeah.
but it's not so in
Yeah.
depth. You know what
Correct.
I
Correct.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I feel that now that as we are talking more about diversity of portfolio, some people might have the the feeling of like, oh, if I diversify, that means more, I have to do like more work, but then like I'm
Mm-mm.
already so tired, that kind of thing. But then if you see it on another perspective,
Yep.
right? If you diversify and you learn new skills,
Yeah.
right? And I think it's perfect, it's a perfect, oh no, it's a good thing to have as
Yeah.
a freelancer,
Correct. Correct.
as
Correct.
you build up your portfolio, as you build up,
Correct.
your experience, your reputation, and then you also have this additional
Mm.
new skill set to teach.
Yeah.
And I think even across the board, right? Even if you're not a freelancer, across the board,
Yeah.
I feel that teaching or like imparting your knowledge is something that people when they are older, they will do it.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah,
really,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes, yeah, correct, correct, correct,
yeah,
correct. Yeah.
and it's not just like freelancing. I will see it across all the
Yeah, yeah.
industries, you
Correct,
know,
correct,
especially like
correct.
for sports. Okay,
Yeah.
sports, you're very good, right? You're the athlete.
Yeah.
You compete now. You go for all the
Yeah.
competitions. But then when you're
Yeah.
older,
Then
right, then you
you
become a
coach.
coach.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I feel that it's also part of an investment.
Yeah.
You know, when you diversify a portfolio.
Other than, like diversifying portfolio and having another skill set, why do you think, right, as a freelancer, it's important to have like different skill set, not just their own niche?
I think because like as a freelancer, we also have to know that we're a business owner.
Yeah.
And I think, running a business, you cannot stay stagnant for too
Yep.
long.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just saying it across the board, be it
Yep.
any form of business. If
Mm-mm.
you guys are running a business, you cannot stay stagnant
Yep.
because times are gonna change, technology is gonna advance,
Mm.
AI is gonna be smarter, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we my voice. If AI, if AI is gonna be smarter than us, then we have to equip ourselves as
Yeah.
well.
Correct, correct,
You know
correct.
what I mean? And I
Yep.
feel that, as freelancers, that is something that no one can take away from us. Like
Yeah.
we can always adapt, right? We
Correct,
can
correct.
adapt, we can learn, we can unlearn, we can, there's so many things that, we can do. So, running a business is important, to
Mm.
always upgrade yourself,
Mm.
okay? And we also need to know that I think this is something I haven't really touched on, but I feel I should touch on.
Mm.
I mean, I haven't really mentioned, but it's at the
Mm.
back of my mind.
Mm.
That we're all aging gracefully. And we
Yeah.
should accept the fact that we're all aging gracefully. No, really, really. Because I have people, right? Or like I met people like they're still like their mentality like cannot move on, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
so I think because if let's say we decide to be a full-time freelancer, right, and we
Mm-mm.
want to embrace this, we really need to grow. And
Mm-mm.
when we
Correct.
grow,
Correct.
our mind grows, our age also grows, and
Yeah.
we have to fit according to what we can
Yeah.
handle,
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Whether we want to be delulu about it, but we have to accept the fact.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
need to do a reality check for myself
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all listeners who are listening. So serious ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that's form of a business owner that's important to always be updated lah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just now you mentioned about AI, and I think we have been talking about AI for the longest time because we really um advocate that AI is not
Is
it's not going to destroy your your
yeah,
career or
correct.
your freelance career. You have to embrace the AI, use it to your advantage, enhance your business with the AI. So and I think if you are really really like worried about this AI, teaching is something that AI
Cannot
can't do at this point,
yet.
because you need teaching needs the skills, and
Mm,
teaching needs you as a person to impart the knowledge to others. So definitely, as of now, AI will not take over lah for
yes,
the teaching
correct.
part. Yeah, and I also feel that freelancers need to have at least the skills to teach, because teaching is or training is something that is on the rise. Whether companies, they are always looking for freelance trainers, they are always looking for freelance speakers, those kind of training that they are looking out for. So these are some of the ideas that we as a freelancer, we need to keep up with lah. We cannot just be stagnant, like what AJ mentioned just now.
I think speaking of diversifying and learning new skills and the importance of being a trainer,
Mm-mm.
is there something that we are currently working on, Rini, for this? Is there anything that upcoming or like TFA is working on
Mm.
something that will spice our freelancers
Oh,
who are listening?
definitely. I think it has been in our mind and our plate for the longest time, because both of us, AJ and myself, we are both trainers. And then we learn on the go, we learn through experiences, we learn through our different mentors and coaches. We learn from other trainers, definitely. But that kind of like take us quite a long time to adjust,
Yeah.
to be a better trainer. Definitely, it's not we definitely make a lot of mistakes, as what TFA mission and vision has always been, is we want to elevate the profession of freelancers, and we want our freelancers to be definitely do faster than us in that sense, compared to compared to our, okay, my generation lah, at least, not our
It's not our generation.
not
It's
our
until you go to
generation.
your
Yeah,
generation.
my
Okay.
generation.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been in business for a decade, right?
Yeah.
But only now then I decided to do training,
Mm,
because at that point of time, I did not see training as part of my portfolio or part of my income.
mm,
And again, I think we have been saying about COVID and stuff, and freelancers are affected the most. We
yeah.
couldn't do a lot of things, and training is one of the skill that it's good to have because you already have the niche.
Mm,
So that is why TFA decided to help other freelancers to diversify their portfolio as a trainer. Yeah, so there's a program that we are going to have coming in next month, which is in July. Train the Freelancer program, where we train freelancers to diversify their portfolio as a trainer, and definitely don't have to keep on finding uh on their own the trainers, the
mm,
mentors. We provide for you the training. We have all the lessons come together, and our trainers are all certified trainers,
yeah.
and they have been in the training industry for a very long time, so they have the experience, they have the knowledge, and
Mm,
they will be there to guide you to be a trainer as well. So it's really great when you have your own niche that you are doing right now, and then learn a skill, which is actually to be a trainer, so that you can impart your knowledge to the others.
mm.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Anything you want to add on?
I think wow, I in my mind I have like two two things I want to share,
Mm.
but I don't know which one to share first. But let me just share what is to be expected, or
Yeah.
maybe some of you guys are listening, like when will it be, how much will it
Mm.
cost, and etc. So let me shed some light. So
Mm.
this program is called Train the Freelancers Program. It's called
Yeah.
TTF, and it will be a duration of 3 months. So
Mm.
starting from July, August, and September.
Mm.
And you only have to come once a week.
Yeah.
So that's 4 times a month. And every session you come in, it's only 2 hours.
Mm.
Only 2 hours. Okay. So what can you expect within these 2 hours is we are going to have our trainers. Okay, they're really experienced, they're certified, so you guys are in safe hands. And then within that 2 hours, you will learn a skill set that is required or that is useful when you want to be a trainer.
Mm.
And then of course we understand that pacing is important, so that's
Yeah.
why it's spread out so that you are able to absorb the new theories or the new information.
Yeah.
And at the end, okay, at the end of like the modules, or
Yeah.
either one or two modules, you will have an assessment.
Yep.
Okay, so I
Mm.
am sorry if you think that you can just get away with just studying, but you need to have assessment or tests. So
Yeah.
that, I mean, it's also good for you to, gauge where you're
Correct.
at, and like,
Mm.
how much more effort you need to put in certain areas.
Mm.
So we do have assessment, and at the end of after you completed the 3 months program, you will have a certification.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
now for the certification, okay, you will be entitled to all of like TFA's program, or if you want, if you decide to like, hey, you can reach out to us and you want to start, kickstart your own workshop or your own bike class. Yes, we are more than happy to, listen to what you have to offer, and we
Yep.
can arrange something.
Mm-mm.
Also, we have partners, okay, with training organizations,
Yep.
that if they do need trainers, you are definitely on the top of the list.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
so
Mm.
so one good perk about completing this program is that you will be under safe hands from our trainers, and you will also be under safe hands with us. So that's
Mm.
something that we can guarantee at
Mm.
TF.
Yeah, yeah. I think another point to also inject is to, if you are already thinking of diversifying your portfolio, this is a program that you should attend, because then it's easier to have the experts to handhold you, rather than having experience like the both of us lah, like AJ and myself. We um really try and error
Yeah.
with all this training, because during while we are doing our own business, we were not trained as a trainer,
Yeah.
but learn on the go. Yeah.
Yes, correct. And I think to sweeten the deal, okay, if you guys
Mm.
are not convinced yet, if you guys are worried about AI, and yes, we
Yeah.
can work alongside with it, but if you
Yep.
still, like not gonna be in the AI bandwagon, then I think training is something that, it will definitely put you on the edge. Okay,
Mm.
if let's say you're listening and you're not convinced, and to sweeten the deal, okay, if those who are listening, you hold okay, Singaporeans, those who are listening who are Singaporeans,
Mm.
and you hold a blue CHAS card,
Mm.
okay, you are entitled to get really heavily subsidized rate,
Yep.
which is a no-brainer, which is value for money, and you should totally, sign up for it,
Yep.
okay. And at the same time, what you call that, and it's definitely a useful skill, because it's, you see it as a form of investment,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
You invest in
For your
yourself. I
own.
mean,
Yep.
the best investment is to invest in yourself.
Yourself. Yeah.
So take this opportunity. Okay, we have blue CHAS card. If let's say you're not holding a blue CHAS card, reach out to us. We are definitely more than happy, to help our freelancers who are really keen and
Yep.
passionate about training and about being part of this program.
Mm.
We can work something out, down the road. Yeah. So those who
Yeah.
are tuning in as well. I think we're only going to do it for the month of June. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
do that
yeah,
for the
yeah.
month of June,
Mm.
and then because July we're starting.
Yep.
So yes, I think you should grab this deal if you guys are listening to
What's
this
the
episode.
deal, AJ?
What?
How much do the participants need to pay?
Okay, I need my clapper for this. Okay, so I'm just gonna share the discounted rate, because
Yes.
that's the main. Okay, so
Mm.
the discounted rate, all right, for 3 months program
Mm.
is only 150 USD dollars.
Yay. And it's if you break it down even more, it's US 50 per month. And that's like a no-brainer, like what AJ mentioned, because
Yes.
you learn 4 times a week, and you get access to our certified trainers. You get access to us if you need more help, you need more tips and all that.
Yep.
So it's a really a no-brainer amount that you are going to pay for this train the freelancers. And I think another point that I want to bring up is there's always a quote that we always see, right? The more you teach, the more you learn.
Yep.
Because then when you teach others, whatever questions that they ask you sometimes doesn't occur to you, but because of that question you learn more about your niche, about your skills and stuff like that. So this is how you can also always keep your mind updated, other than just learning how to be a good trainer. We included a module where you need to learn how to sell your services as a trainer, because yes, it's good to learn as a trainer, to be a trainer, because that's what we did, both of us, AJ and myself. We just learned how to be a trainer. After that, we didn't really know how to sell
You know how to fly.
ourselves.
Mm.
So it's very important to know how to pitch to clients, to tell them that you are worth it to for them to hire you as a trainer. So that is why one of the modules that we have in our train the freelancer program is to know how to the art of selling, to know how to sell yourself as a trainer to the
Yes,
company.
and I don't think it's in like is I feel that it's not like this model is not yet in outside training.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
because
this is
usually,
our
yeah,
EFA
because
exclusive.
usually train the trainer program, right? It usually
Yep.
is within the workforce or
Right.
within their own circle where they the work, the training work is already ready for them to come in.
Yep.
They just, okay, you are a trainer, you go into this class and you train this particular pool of people. But we as a freelancer, we work a little bit differently. We don't have a company to,
Right.
to answer to, right? Other than yourself.
Yeah, yeah, correct,
I
correct.
mean, you can actually organize your own workshop because you are already a trainer. Definitely you need to organize your own workshop. But what if you want to grow diversify another income?
Diversify. Yeah.
Yeah. What if you want to diversify another income, meaning to say you want to maybe train organization, you
Mm.
want to, be a freelance trainer for other companies. You
Mm.
can do that, but you need to know how to show your worth by knowing the art of selling.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So it's a TTF exclusive.
Yes.
Really come and grab it, while we still can. There's only limited seats, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Limited seats. Yeah, we need to say this first. So come and grab it, okay, at 150 USD or 3 months program.
Yep.
Limited seats only. We have only 10 or less seats
Yep.
left. Okay, once it's filled up, we're gonna close and then that's it.
Mm.
Okay, so yes,
Correct.
please grab it while it's still hot. We already open invite you. Please share with your friends, your freelancer friends, if you are listening to this, and if you are still, on the fence about it, come and talk to us. Okay, you
Yep.
can reach us at all of our social media platform.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to share about what TTF is, or to help you to gain clarity,
Yep.
in coming on board with this program. And with that, thank you so much for listening to today's episode about diversifying our portfolio. And if you are wanting to diversify, the perfect time is to join our TTF program. Okay, that's happening from July all the way to September
Yes.
this year. Yes. All right. Thank you guys for listening. And if you didn't know that now we're in season 3.
Yes.
Yes, we have come a long way. So do check out season 1 and 2. And this season we are doing it differently.
Mm.
It's gonna be more in depth. It's gonna be more intimate. It's gonna be more emotional. So much things going on, yeah. And as our listeners, if you've been with us, you have any questions for anyone, do reach us to our social media platform. We're more than happy to answer your question. And if you have anybody in mind that you would like to, us to talk with or interview,
Yeah.
let us know. Yes,
Mm.
so this season, it's all about being exploring and
Yeah.
trying covering new grounds.
Yes.
Yes. Do follow us on our social media platform at Hey Biz Buds. See you
All
guys in the
right.
next episode.
Bye.